Welcome to Cat the Minion YouTube channel. My name is Theresa, but you can call me Cat. This is going to be a week overview for February 28th through March 6th. I'm using the Work Your Light Oracle. I'm using the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. And I'm using the Legacy of the Divine Tarot. On a clear day. Okay. So we're going to start on Sunday and we'll go through and see what comes out. Got a couple slots with doubles in it. Usually it's just one of each card. Alright, so we're looking at Sunday here. This is the last day of February. The wheel. So this is Jupiter energy, and with a lot of these cards that are coming in inverted, it's Jupiter is in Aquarius and Mercury is retrograde in Aquarius. So this is what we're seeing, and we have the wheel here with the Jupiter and the Sagittarian energy. Sagittarius is also the south node, and seeing a card inverted, it gives me this idea of like being down under. It's a terrible, it's the worst Australian accent I've ever done. Oh. Did I notice there was a pattern in there before? 5 of Wands inverted, so we have more fire on a Sunday. This looks sort of homoerotic. So this is typically Saturn in Leo, but I've reassigned it Pisces in Leo. Or, I mean, Neptune in Leo. Jesus Christ. But Saturn is also in Aquarius, so I might actually stick with that. We have Sun energy, Leo energy, and then we have Jupiter and Saturn in Aquarius during Mercury retrograde. And then we have Birthing a New Age. Now, this came out in my Gabriel reading, so that might be relevant if you go to my Channeling Entities playlist and bring up Gabriel, because that's recent. Dreaming a new world into being. So dreaming would be that Piscean or Neptunian energy. We have here ending conflicts, completing a cycle. 15, which is the devil, breaking down to 6, which is healing. Like, if they said the idea of, like, going to hell in a fast car. Like, somebody greased that handbasket. What else do I want to say about this? Leo inverted tells me moon energy. And I didn't look to see when the full moon was for February. The new moon on the 11th is giving me this new age energy. And then here it's just like, it's like we're getting rid of a combustion engine, which might be related to the patriarchy. Let's see what's coming up for the rest of the week, because I might go back to that. That's what's coming in for Sunday. So we're looking at Monday, Moon Day, March 1st. So we have a double here, so let me pull this up first, the Dreams of Gaia. Nine of Pentacles. She's chilling in her garden. She's like, look, I growed all this stuff and made a potion. And then we have Knowledge, also 9. So on Monday we start out with the Moon energy, 18 total. This happened for the previous week too. There was 2 9 cards on the Monday. Only it was more like nightmares. This is like growth and expansion. I'm gaining knowledge in grounding and growth and being content in learning instead of being pissed off that I'm not king of the hill. Right? I don't have to be the king of every room that I walk into. I can grow a solid abundance and comfort for myself by relying on my learning and experience and being in tune with the world around me in some way. Like learning about the world instead of insisting that it bend to my particular idiom. So here are the Seven of Wands inverted. This is like giving up old beliefs, letting down your guard. Previously Mars in Leo, but I've reassigned it Pluto, going deeper. I just heard like, next! So we have the Age of Light inverted. You've been training for this for lifetimes. It's just confusion or delay. It's like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't remember, so I have to start over from scratch. But I feel like I've got a green thumb for this kind of stuff. Like it feels like I feel unusually drawn to it, but I don't know what I'm doing yet. So we have the 2nd, Tuesday, Mars energy, and we have Lemuria inverted. So a delay or confusion on creating heaven on earth. It's happening in slow motion. Why is it taking so long? Holy crap, oh my god. 10 of Cups. Look at that. Lemuria sank into the ocean when Atlantis rose from the ocean. And now we have a 9 of Pentacles shifting to a 10 of Cups. It's like I started off learning what I was doing. Like Hermione Granger here in her pantsuit. And now we have this like I'm really feeling myself. Like nobody could tell me anything. I'm feeling myself today. Working it out. And then we have the Hangman inverted, right? Hangman upside down. Hangman upright, he's hanging upside down. The Fool is hanging upside down. Like waiting, like a cat stuck in the blinds. It's one of the charms that I made. It's a meme. Like I can't brain today, I have the dumb. Like instead of just hanging out waiting for a divine hand to tell you how to untangle yourself, now it's Eureka, I've got it, and I'm gonna move on out. So we have a 12 here, breaking down to 3, plus the 10, 13. There's a change, right? But this is like breaking free of the rusty hinges, or like the rusty lug nuts. And this is like, we're actually, we haven't quite rolled yet. No, I'll put these over here. Alright, so let's go to Wednesday. We have Mercurial energy. Right, Mercury retrograde during this time still. And we have a card in the challenge position, a card that's almost in a direction, and then we have one that's regular. So let's look at the regular card here. 3 of Cups inverted. This is giving me like, I'm hearing in the back of my head pink, like I'm coming up, so you better get the party started. But the way it sounds is like somebody chucked the radio into the water and it sounds all like gurgly, you know, like when someone's talking while they're gargling. Like Weird Al singing Smells Like Nirvana. So we have yes, just say yes. Interesting because it's like 3. Like a Roman numeral 3, like down here. And it's sideways. So it's sort of like, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, kind of. This one that's sort of at an angle. Four of Swords. Right? It's like, I'm tired and I'm not all the way awake yet. Someone's like, hey, let's go do something today. And you're hungover and you're like, And then, like, an hour later, you don't know what you agreed to. And you're like, shit. Now I gotta do something. So it's like wake up time, which is weird because it's like the same exact energy as the Tuesday energy, but it's like you got excited about feeling yourself and partied too hard, and now you're like, I have to go to work today. Then we have Thursday, Jupiter energy, and the 4th. So already it's giving me this like 4 of Wands energy. Even though Sagittarius isn't related to the 4 of Wands, it's still a 4 with a fire elemental. So I have a double here. Queen of Wands inverted. Just like she's going into the dunk tank. 13. I got this deck because of this card. She looks epic. Although 13 breaks down to a 4. And she has the 9 of Cups inverted. Is that weird? Because we had 9 of Pentacles and then we had 10 of Cups, but now it's inverted. Someone left the cake out in the rain. And then we have the 6 of Cups. Interesting. It's like, I'm looking back on what used to be happening, and it was always like, off with your head, this is why we can't have anything nice. But it's like I'm trying to pull myself into the future where I have opportunity. Right? It's like Cruella de Vil energy here, and here it's like a little bit more like Ariel wanting to be part of the world. Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. Now, this is the Hall of Records, and it's very watery here. And it's sort of like let me stop dicking around in this pool party, and let me go out to the library by the ocean and get into some of this. Which goes back to this trying to learn. It's like, I don't want to think that every time I try to have something nice that someone's going to step on me and be like, we don't do that, or, you know, you're stupid, or you're never going to amount to anything. It's, I feel it, I want it. Can give me the Stephen Colbert grabby hands. Like reaching out into the universe because you are ready to receive what's available. And there's this person, same person here, walking up and down the hallway. Looking for that card catalog. And it's funny, it's not going to say the Dewey Decimal System, and it's funny because it's all watery, so it's literally Dewey. It's hilarious. All those cosmic puns. Okay, so we're looking at Venus here. Because it's Vendredi, Friday. So we have a double here. Again. Double. For women's. Thought inverted. 18. And 7 of Swords inverted. This is usually deception, right? I'm reading for you out of this book of You Suck, and it's like, not anymore. So it's sort of like, I used to think that this was the way it was, but now I don't think that anymore. 18 breaks down to 9. 9 and 7 is 16, which breaks down to 7 again. And then we have the Ace of Swords, right? I used to think this crap, but now I don't think this anymore because I'm starting to understand the truth. So we have Trust Your Path inverted. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? All right, this is like in the back lot of the Akashic Hall. Right, we're like, oh, there's a whole nother library back here. That's where all the juicy stuff is. It's like getting the keys to the Vatican Library when nobody's looking. But it's inverted. It's like I'm fighting for the truth, but I feel like I don't have anybody. Like there's nobody. Nobody's got my back yet. Like I feel alone. But I have this. You know, it's like I will fight you. All right. So we're gonna look at Saturday, 6th. Six of Wands. Is that Saturn? No. Jupiter and Leo. All right, so Saturn and Jupiter are both in Aquarius. What's on the 6th of March? Let me look. What's happening? So I'm looking at the 6th of March, and I see the Sun and Venus and Pisces. No, the Sun and Venus and Neptune, god damn it, in Pisces. This has Leo energy on it. So we have this Neptune, this Piscean energy. And also on the 6th of March, there is Jupiter and Saturn in Aquarius. So this is like I have, my mind is clear. Like no one controls my mind. Like I'm winning the battle for my own consciousness. And then we have Death and Rebirth inverted. Now this is like an internal death and rebirth, right? It's not, it's like inside my, like I'm winning, I'm having this victory over somebody trying to kill my spirit. Like you can't kill my spirit. I'm overcoming. And then we have Priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? This is somebody who's victorious, right? It's like you won the battle against control of your own thoughts and perceptions over people who are intentionally trying to take from you, to like kill your spirit. And now that you've achieved this level, the Priestess, for me, the High Priestess is Piscean energy as well. So now it's like, now that you've won, that you can lead others by example of how you did it, right? It's like this whole struggle was like this, giving up this struggle was in order to come out like this. And there is going to be a pretty hefty dose of Piscean energy in March. Not as intense as the Aquarian energy in February, but it's coming. All right, so I think that's pretty good. This was a little bit of a speed read, but they don't all have to be like an hour and a friggin' half. If you want to get a personal reading, I have the complete list of readings and how much they cost in the, let's see if that's, could be, oh, maybe. Okay. The complete list of readings is in the description box underneath this video. If you want to help donate and keep this channel running, you can donate. That's PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo. If you want to get something for your donation, I have coloring books and a dark poetry book over here. I've got merch and prints and actual art items over here, like my chapbook packs and some other stuff. If you go through the link tree, this coupon code should come in at the top. That's 3star17. That's 17% off a purchase of 3 or more items. And there's a couple of cheaper drawings that are like 15, 20 bucks. And then there's, well, I think one of them's in etching. And some of them are oil and paper. But you get the idea. And then the chapbooks are like $3 and something. So you can get them at a discount if you get more than 3 of them. More than 2 of them, I should say. And they got plushies and stuff over there too. And then Cafe Press is like t-shirts and blankets and towels and little bags. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, check out my playlists tab, my discussion tab, and stay groovy, and we'll see you later. Bye.